Jesus was the first person in the Bible to make the dumb speak. Nobody did that miracle before. Jesus was the first person in the Bible to make the deaf hear. Nobody ever did that miracle in the Bible. So deaf and dumb, healing of deaf and dumb, Jesus was the first person to do it. Jesus was also the first person in the Bible to open blind eyes. Nobody ever opened blind eyes in the Bible. Now, there are about 11 instances of people raised from the dead in the Bible, but Jesus was the first person in the Bible to raise someone from the dead after 4 days. And the reason why he waited for 4 days was because, remember, he said in John 10 that this death of Lazarus was for the glory of God. The reason why he waited for 4 days was because the Pharisees believed in the resurrection, and they believed that you can raise somebody back to life. But after 3 days, that person has passed and can never come back anymore. So Jesus waited for 4 days and went to the tomb of Lazarus. Going there, Mary and Martha came to him and said, "Master, if you had been here earlier, this guy wouldn't have died." Jesus said, "Do you believe? If you believe, you will see the glory of God." He said, "I believe." "Do you believe your brother will rise again?" She said, "Yes, I believe he will rise again on the resurrection day." Jesus said, "No, you're getting it wrong. Resurrection is not an event, it's a person. I am the resurrection and the life." And he proved it. Jesus, they show workings. Jesus called a dead man, and the man heard his voice. He didn't just hear his voice. What he said was powerful enough to make him stand. In other words, he was saying that in the twinkling of an eye, with the blast of the trumpet, that trumpet is his voice. You remember when he says, "I know my sheep and my sheep know me"? We are still his sheep in death. So on that resurrection day, just the way he said Lazarus comfort, that's the way he will call all the saints. So in that resurrection, you find his revelation. So the earthly miracles of Jesus was to point us to the realities, the heaven realities that he possesses, or he claims to possess.